mental health.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Good versus Evil Live. We have the Shrimp on the Barbie edition today. I'd like to welcome our guest.
You are echoing so hard right now.
Is it
like
me?
You're saying something? And
can't be. No way. Echo cancel it.
We have Menners. What's up, buddy?
Hey, buddy.
You know what it was? I figured it out what it was, Jay. You idiot. What an
Discord.
Idiot. He's
I was
in
so
here.
excited that Menners joined the Discord today. So I didn't want to leave. I didn't want to
All right.
Menners, hi. What's up, buddy? How are you? I have one question. What time is it where you are?
It is 10:30 on Sunday morning.
That's
Menners, I want you to tell Jay what I used to always fucking ask you. What did I always ask?
That's why I asked. John.
Okay.
That's why I asked. Thanks, John. I can't
God, you're
stand
so
him lately.
desperate for validation all the time, John. It's sickening. It's like,
comment guy.
I asked you what the time was. Do you think you're the first person to ever ask someone on the other side of the world what time it is?
It's not even that he thinks it. He knows. He knows Menners. It's in his head.
He's
that's
delusional.
laws, that's Bible to his head. The done deal signed.
Apparently, he invented YouTube.
The two of them. But we are here, Good versus Evil Live. Thank you, Menners, for joining me. I put a few requests out for guests. Nobody likes you. I asked you for a friend. You didn't even know where your friend was. Is he just MIA? I don't want to bring his name up if we don't. Your former co-host? No?
The Aussie Jamie?
Yes, the Aussie Jamie. My favorite Aussie Minifan. You know, the only reason I liked you at all, because, you know, he had somebody there to vibe with, somebody to talk to. Did you just abandon him? Did you fire him? Was he working at a place that you didn't? I don't know. I miss people like that. Jamie was a great.
He actually quit. He quit the world. I think he got his butt hurt when Kirk insulted him for the 100th time. So he's thrown himself into football. He's a massive football fan. So I'm sure you can find him on his football podcast.
That's actually a good idea.
You know, Jay, what's up with you this week? You're such a sensitive little bitch. I mean, you apply for a comment role. I gave you a fair shot at the position. You weren't right for it, and since then you've been whining and complaining.
Since I have you here live, right? Did I apply, or did Visionless Dave put my name in the ring?
Does it matter?
I just said a question.
Did you apply for the job? You came in for an interview.
I just want to know what your answer was. Did I put my name in, or did Visionless Dave put me forward?
Actually, I don't know, because
I didn't even know this position existed, Menners. I want you to understand.
Why are you upset about it?
I'm fairly slow. I understand that, but this wasn't my idea. None of it. I have this. I have the receipts. I have the receipts that go back.
Well, why have you been so upset since you didn't get through to the next stage of the interview process?
Because I feel like you're just playing games with everybody, and we're all just tired of it. Because we just want. Hi, John.
I'm not playing games with anybody.
This makes me feel better.
Because the main reason I'm here is Gathering the Goats, episode 3. This is the promotional tour.
Poodle
Dick is getting the first shot at the comments guy, and then the next show will be Pat and Lawrence, or someone I've got up my sleeve.
Did you notice that the Pat and Lawrence is a dual thing? Did you know that was a combo deal?
With who?
Well, I mean, we're 24-hour aficionados, Pat and myself, and we feel like we've never been able to take our cuffs off since that day on 420, where I reconnected with you after such a long time. So I felt like John put in his Twitter posts that meant nothing the other day regarding the comment positions that Pat and I were a combo deal.
Well, Pat hasn't told me that. He dropped you so quickly.
I don't think Menners took my suggestions very seriously. I will say that. I will say that. Okay, I will say he didn't take them too seriously.
That's fine.
People, I'll be a comment guy for you guys. People are saying, Jay, people are hearing that you got an offer. Is that true or no? Are there hidden offers? Veiled secrets?
The doctor himself is speaking, Manners. I make sure my tracks are covered, and that's why I want you to not put this on my shoulders. Shut up, Sneaks. Nobody cares. Unsubscribe. Nobody wants you here anyway. Or buy me another drink or something. Manners, you know that Visionless Day put this forward. I didn't even know the Comment Guy was a thing. We can get off the Comment Guy stuff. We can talk about Gathering of the Goats, the greatest show to ever possibly maybe nudge their way into the Kirk Minahan network. Do you think this is a possible thing? Are you trying to get in good with Cully? Maybe kick all in the Mina family out of the world with your goat?
Absolutely not. I don't know. What are you talking about, Jay?
Jay, you realize they're on the Kirk Minahan network.
They are. I know that. But this is a new thing, the Minifan HQ thing. Will the goats be on that? Is this something that you plan on carrying over to HQ?
Okay, you realize the Minifan HQ is just a link tree. It's just a.
I don't know.
It's literally a fantastic initiative, but it's no more than a glorified link tree. But what it does do is it says that Cullinane. It says that Cullinane cares about the Minifans. That if you want to submit a call, if you want to submit a video, it's now very easy to do. Mm-hmm. You can just put it in through Dropbox. Yep, I don't think it needed all the fanfare, but I think it's a really good thing. It's no different.
The Tim and Canton posterization of it all, you're saying?
I hear Steve from Providence was upset that he had to pay for Dropbox now. He's pissed off about that.
I don't get the
You don't have to pay for Dropbox, do you?
I don't think
I don't think he knows that.
Okay, well,
I don't get the Dropbox thing at all. It's just you could use Drive, you can use anything, you just upload it, right? You're uploading it to Dropbox. Is that what it is? I didn't go through it, man.
Dropbox works.
I don't know. I'm not a Dropbox guy. I use Google. Everything.
Okay. Google Drive?
Yes, I use a Drive. I used Google VPN so that I can get into the Kirk Minahan Show Discord.
It's the same thing as Google Drive, Dropbox.
Okay. All right.
A little different.
Manners, did you put your Red Sox hat on purpose? I have my Mookie shirt here. I just didn't want to put it on.
I just thought I'd wear a hat, and why not a Red Sox hat? You're in Boston, aren't you? You're a big Red Sox fan.
I'm in Lynn. I don't live in Boston. I live in Lynn.
Where's Lynn?
About 15 minutes north of Boston. Sin City is like what we go by. Lynn City is Sin. You don't come in the way you went in. Come out the way you went in. Men are stealing all your tweets. Why are you stealing Sneak's tweets? Why are you stealing Sneak's tweets?
I never see Sneak's tweets. Not on purpose, just because I don't look at them.
Who's your number one Minifan that you'd like to meet?
Wow, that's a tough question.
Other than Madawaska Rob. I'm taking him off the list.
Which Minifan would I like to meet? Lauren Lynn, B&B, Allison.
You are such a dirtbag, Manners.
VHS
tape. I don't know.
What about Goldie? What about Goldie?
Goldie, yeah. Blind Mike. I'd like to meet him.
Blind Mike?
Mike. Why would you want to meet
Blind
Mike?
He's on the show. He's not a Minifan.
He's a terrific guy. Well,
he's not a Minifan.
He's a Minifan.
He's real weird. He's pretty weird to be in.
I think Kirk said he wasn't a Minifan the last time.
I thought Blind Mike was looking at somebody else when he was saying
Craig. I wouldn't mind meeting Craig.
I want to meet Craig.
Ziggy.
Is Craig an official Minifan now? You listen to the show? Ziggy? You would like to? Ziggy was a throw for me. Ziggy was probably what made Madawaska happen. When I saw that Ziggy was in the same vicinity of me.
Thanks for saying me. I was only going to fly you across the goddamn planet.
Madawaska. Was this true?
I told Menners I'll fly him there. If Menners is allowed here, I will 100% do that for him.
I actually wouldn't mind meeting Sneakers. I think Sneakers looked a lot of fun.
Bobby Down.
Sneakers looks like a guy who if we had a banger, Sneakers wants to be there. That's what I like about Sneaks. He doesn't want to miss out on that.
Sneakers is the pizza aficionado of the world. He told John to go to Regina's. He told me where to go in Portland. That place was closed, so that made me meet Stonks, which is amazing because that was great.
Okay.
What's up, man? What Manners? Who else? You got three more?
Just named pretty much. Definitely not. He's someone I'd like to avoid meeting.
Oh. Okay.
Adam.
Oh yeah, me too.
I think he would be more annoying in person than on the internet because you can't.
He's got to be one. I love the guy. He's got to be one of the most annoying people on earth.
There is a ton of I'd like to meet Tim and Canton. I'd like to meet Quantum Week Chris, Matt Carano, absolute legend.
They have a big episode coming out tomorrow. Lord of the Rings. Do you have any comment on that regarding your small stature and such being always a lot was filmed that way too. Wasn't there a lot of stuff in Australia? Or am I making that up?
I think it was New Zealand. Not
that's
close,
nearby, closer to you.
Yeah, you're very close. Absolutely.
Yeah. So like,
I'm not a Quantum Week listener, I've got to say.
All right, but have you seen Lord of the Rings? Did you read The Hobbit? Me either, dude.
Of course, I saw Lord of the Rings. I saw them all when they came out of the cinema.
It's not a good book.
I read The Hobbit. It's not a great book. The movies.
What was your favorite part about The Hobbit?
The Hobbit's like a kid's tale, dude.
I read it too. I read it too in like 7th grade, I think.
Yo, I listen to books, so like when I listened to The Hobbit, because there's songs in it, the guy would like sing the songs. It was fucking weird as fuck.
All right, what about a favorite quote, John, from Lord of the Rings?
I have to say, I love being on Good versus Evil with Jay in the hosting role. This is like a mad experience. Like people are saying, "What is like criticizing the show? What is this?" I mean, this is like meeting the mind. It's just people talking about shit, but we go live. That's all. It's not a show. Nothing. It's not trying to be entertaining.
Saturday, thrown together edition.
Yeah, I'm in lockdown. I'm going to be in lockdown for weeks.
Lockdown edition.
I'm going to be in lockdown for weeks.
Thank you for criticizing the show again, Manners. You want to produce something good? Give me some more fucking notice. All right, bud?
What are you talking about, Jay? Just complimenting you, you fucking idiot.
So can I just go through?
Thanks.
This is how today happened. Because he's like a fucking.
Don't read those. Don't read those. No.
So I'm not gonna. So okay, I wake up to a message at 7:30 this morning. Talk to me. That's what Jay says to me. So I go, "Hey, buddy." He goes, "Hi, pal." I go, "Hi, mate. What do you want to talk about?" And then he goes, "Now, absolutely nothing."
What time's that here?
And then, then I go, "You wrote, talk to me." And then you go in a few hours, or say maybe 8 p.m. live. I would love to. So now I realize, you want to talk to me like on air about stuff. And then eventually
we had something to talk about, but it ended quick. Your comment thing was great.
My wife and I want to go and get like essential supplies for lockdown, but I instead said, no, I'm going to Jay's show. I'm going to Jay's show.
You guys don't have like Instacart? You can't get your deliveries, or you can't get groceries delivered?
He's a big, strong guy. He does his own work.
Oh, you can, but obviously with the lockdown, it's now booked out. So
yeah, that's true.
Is this like the same as like we went through a year ago, Manners? Is this what you're trying to tell me? Like you're doing it again? Like getting
Sydney's had an outbreak, and the way we react is Australia. We had like 100 cases in the last few days, and because we have a healthcare system and a government that cares about its citizens.
Do they know why?
To a lockdown so we can get it under control. It was actually a limousine driver was transporting airport workers, and he got the Delta variant of COVID, and then he went out in the community and spread it, and now it's gone out of control. So they're saying we'll be in lockdown for about 4 weeks.
That's insane. Another month. It's fucking bullshit. And getting BA, like they're doing the same thing.
COVID
He's out on the street today partying because of Italy's win today, and like Canada's just as bad.
Italy played terrible football.
It was awful.
I'm not doing soccer talk. But yes,
but they played awful.
Italy was embarrassing today.
They played terrible football.
The whole Euro tournament.
I'm going to do comments because John's bad at it.
Sure,
this is not a show. Jeff, don't call it a show. He's written this show
is a gathering.
It's
like
not
a gathering of like
3 people talking.
Pretty significant goats gathering of a week. Oh, never mind.
Oh my god.
Legs ready for
mindless.
This is a comedy show.
We should do a spin-off, Manners, Meeting the Mindless, us 3.
So KK's asking questions. Why am I ducking his questions? I don't think I am.
I'm not, man.
KK's saying he should be back in the running for the comments position.
Manners, I think having comments on your show is going to really boost it. I think having comments on your show is really going to help.
So I've been sources are saying. So John, I've been given information that I first did the comments on Mike and the Minifans. The first person, and that was 5 weeks before BA's first appearance in the Miniverse.
So here's what we were talking about.
And my sources have also indicated that Blind Mike was made aware that I would be a natural comment person.
Oh, you'd be a great comment guy. You'd be a great comment. Wait. Someone said to my Mike then.
Manners.
Yes.
Okay,
Manners,
and that person was Warden. So Warden sent me that message last night, and he goes, "Can you send me a receipt?"
You're not supposed to actually. You're not supposed to reveal your sources.
Manners, would you
reveal your sources, John?
Manners,
DM.
No, yeah, he doesn't care.
Manners, would you put this on your gravestone?
Put what, Jay? Again, this is why you can't be comments on gathering the goats. Put what?
It's not up to you anyway. But the thing is, what I'm saying is, would you put "I am the original comment guy" on your gravestone?
Absolutely. I'm on Discord. I'm now the OG comment guy. If you want to find me on Discord, OG comment guy.
Matters there. Who are you gonna go after next week? Which middleweight?
Honestly, Gathering the Goats is a nice show. We just want to be inclusive, have discussions about the Miniverse. We're not here to cause trouble. We'll be reviewing Dave Calline's performance.
Show, then. You have VD on your show. You guys aren't going to cause a stir?
No, we're just two nice Minifans looking to.
I think everything they've done is perfect. I think they've done everything just the way.
Yeah, they're doing just fine. Except last episode sucks because you guys did an episode when you had nothing to talk about.
Well, now we'll never have
no fucking problem with that. The first episode was the same thing, but it blew up because
they did that. They did us that favor.
What?
We'll never have to come back again.
The first episode was good.
The first half an hour of episode 2 was electric. Ran out of steam a bit. The calls kind of died.
I don't remember.
He said he had nothing prepared for that.
I was heavily medicated. Yeah, usually he likes the script. Usually he likes the script.
What was the best part?
Best part of what?
What you said was like a thrilling half an hour. What was so good about it?
I'm not going to go and replay my show.
I wasn't there. I don't remember.
Okay,
what was so entertaining about it? If it was a Bible, what would be written about that episode?
This is good versus evil. Come on.
Yeah,
bring some good, bring some evil.
Evil ass talking bullshit over nothing all the freaking time. Thank you.
So what do you guys have planned for next episode?
How much is Pellegrino over there?
Ooh, Pellegrino.
I don't know, but I drink a lot of it.
A bottle. Like, what is it? $5? I'm wondering.
I mean, I get these from the cafe wholesale, so there's like $2 wholesale.
This right now wholesale is $3 a bottle in certain areas, like $3 a bottle. I like it, but you can put a price limit, like so. I don't.
I always get Voss.
Looking healthy, actually.
Thank you, Manners. I actually need
compared to the old pictures. You used to be a fat fuck.
I need to figure this area out though, because I'm starting to look birdy, so that's not good. But you little guys stay bowling ball all the time, so you never have to worry about
little guys. You look like a bowling ball, Jay.
I don't have the bowling ball figure like him. He's rounded.
You used to look like a bowling ball. You don't anymore.
Thanks, John. Thanks.
Now you look like a deflated bowling ball.
How do people like myself that are medical patients and whatnot get their stuff in a place that's on lockdown like that? Because I was calling places when we were in lockdown, ripping them for how aloof they were on their whole aspect of it all. Then they started hiring delivery drivers just because they figured it out. Manners. Even regular medicine, you can't even go to CVS and get your shit if you're in a lockdown like that. I don't get how it works.
You can go out and get medicine.
So you're allowed to go out, but not work? It's lockdown. I don't get it.
You're allowed to go out you're allowed to exercise outside. You're allowed to go to get
with a mask
the stuff from the shops, supplies, whatever you want. And you're allowed to, that's about it. Medical care you're allowed to go for. To get vaccinated you're allowed to go for.
Okay. My only opinion is I thought you had to just stay inside. I thought it was a hardcore no work type lockdown.
Well, you're not supposed to go to work from home.
See, that's what I'm saying. That's
do you still go in, or you can't go in?
I can go in because I've got a studio by myself. So
that's what I thought.
That makes no sense to me. I don't get that. That's the evil. I haven't got vaccinated.
I've booked mine.
That's scary to me because that's the variant you're saying. That's the
Delta variant.
Mm-hmm.
They were going to call it the Colombian variant, but that was
it should be
considered.
I would like to try.
Yeah.
I have no opinions on the matter. I just don't know why people are. I don't know. It looks like you're hundreds of people got it. You said or thousands?
Oh, they're like 100 so far.
What side is your what nipple do you have pierced?
Right, this one.
What?
one.
Okay. Was that just because?
That's my nipple.
I mean, just because what?
You wanted it to look good, or do you do it for passion or pleasure? Like
All of the above.
art.
You know,
and-
Pat. Oh,
Yeah, everything.
Can you orgasm just from getting your nipple licked?
No,
Right.
no.
I just want.
Can you?
This was
Can
the
you?
better answer.
Can
I
you?
don't have my nipple pierced. If I have my nipple pierced, maybe.
What
Maybe
about
I like
that?
that.
What about that heifer in Madawaska? What was her little trick that got you going?
She just gave me a head for a while.
She had 7 in the same nipple. She had 7.
You kidding?
She did have them pierced. That worked. Next subject I have that I wanted to talk about, since we're still here. I don't know how we've lasted so long.
We have 10
Barstool
minutes
Advisor.
left.
Barstool Advisor last night on a
Oh, I've got some
heater
questions.
of sorts. On a heater, as they say. All right, so he's losing it. He's losing it. He doesn't know where else to go with life. The comment guy thing got him going batty. Today he thinks he's enjoying himself. Do you think he's gonna survive the night?
Yes, I do.
I hope
He's got good stamina. He's got great stamina.
He said he has more stamina than I did. So didn't you.
Mm.
So didn't you. I don't understand that. I'm younger and more healthy. I ride my bike regularly. Do you do anything like that?
Yep, I exercise all the time.
Okay.
I'm very
All right.
athletic.
Do you think Carabas does stuff like that, or do you think he uses performance-enhancing drugs?
I think he exercises and does performance.
I see
enhancing
the body, dude, and it doesn't make sense to me.
It's
doesn't make
definitely on roids. It's a roid muncher.
I can't see him working out that hard. I can't.
No,
see
he
him.
needs to do it for his mental health.
I
It
feel like
keeps him sane.
I feel like he goes to the gym and tries to not sweat because he doesn't like to sweat. Because I know that's why I don't like to go to the gym, because I don't like to sweat. It's icky to me. I'm done, Manners. I'm all done. This whole thing with Carabas was aloof to me, and I've used that too many times today. What are you saying about me having nothing prepared for right now? What do you want Cullinane to do? What do you want Cullinane to do on Monday?
You've been crying for like me to come on with you, and then we're 20 minutes in, and you're like, maybe Carabas does roids, man. I mean, Jesus. I mean,
you're calling me fat. He lives near. I know that I could subscribe to some type of membership to a gym, maybe.
You can.
I've always thought about that. It'd be exciting. I'd try. I'd go to classes and stuff, but I'm not a big gym guy. I don't like to sweat.
I hate the gym.
If I could look like Carabas, I'd think about it, man. Do you want my end? That's where I was going with all this. It's just not a big thing that I would like to talk about because I don't want to go to the gym. Then someone's gonna say,
"You and Carabas are probably the same."
Why did you bring it? You just said it's not a big thing you want to talk about. You just
John, I want my chest to look bigger. It's starting to look birdie. I said, there's a long, expanded conversation here that I just don't really care to have because you don't seem to work out very much, do you?
Me?
Oh, all the time.
Either of you. Holy!
I mean, I played sports my whole life, like 3 sports.
Yeah, what does that mean? That doesn't mean you like to exercise. That doesn't mean you like to do anything.
So anyway, what do you guys think the announcement will be on Monday morning?
Oh, live show.
Live show, yeah.
Live show.
Yeah. Where do you think it'll be?
Charity one.
I don't know.
There's no way there's not going to be
like a bitch
place.
of a travel.
It's going to be
I
a
hate
small
that
place.
shit, dude. I don't care about that. I want to. Why not have a good place where we could fucking do shit?
It's going to be
like New Orleans or something.
Yeah, like have a fucking sweet city rather than Madawaska where fucking Peggy runs everything.
It's going to be in Massachusetts.
Never go back to Madawaska.
It's going to be in Massachusetts. There will be a local.
Maybe
Foxwoods, bro. That would be sick. Minifan golf event live show.
I can't go there.
Why you banned?
I signed a letter once upon a time to say that I would never return.
I'm sure they won't remember you.
That's what I said.
You were much fatter back in the day.
I actually went back like 2 weeks later, but
did you?
Look, someone GV. Can you put GVE 420 up?
Yeah.
Why do you want Killer to have a chance?
Someone's look at that photo. Look, Killer K. You need to talk to Visionless Dave. We did a trade, as I said. I said as long as Jay's ruled out, we can rule out Killer K, and so it was a trade. We ruled both out. I think you're right. Patton Lawrence might be a regret. He's shown himself to be very flat so far, but I think Poodle Dick's probably got this position sewn up, or anyone with a box.
All I know is I backed Patton Lawrence one time, and by the next week, it was Pat's Kitchen. That's all I'm going to say. That's all I'm going to say.
Yeah, I take credit inside. Can you throw that picture up of BA out at the Pride Parade today?
Yeah. Where is it on his
and
it's in the 420 group. Sorry.
Okay, go ahead.
What about Tim Ridgeald's kind of freaking out when the link tree came out?
Yeah, there were a bunch of tweets that I had for John ready to talk about, but I forgot what to talk about them.
There's nothing in the 420s
yet. You really
not that one. Sorry, you're not.
Jay, this is probably
wow.
What are you eating, Jay?
Honey bun.
What are you eating, fat cunt?
A honey bun.
Okay, you cunt.
No, when I said you're a little bald fuck the other day on Twitter,
you're just a fucking Colombian cunt. I mean, you are so annoying. You fucking mindless. You whinge. You've been crying like a little bitch.
What's your favorite animal in the United States?
What's my favorite animal in the United States?
That you've never been able to see. Like, I've never been able to see Australian animal. Like, the big spiders or the big.
Do you guys have deer?
We have deer, yeah.
Do you have deer? Or do you have antelope?
I went in. We got. I don't know. Actually, I've seen a raccoon. I've seen a raccoon in America. I like them.
Yeah, you don't like raccoons, dude. They're fucking terrifying. they're trash
scary,
pandas.
Man.
They're scary as fuck, dude. They will literally sit in a garbage can and then like you like throwing something in the garbage can and then jump at you and shit. They suck.
They eat.
I want B&B to protect me from a bear.
Like she can. Yo, Menners, know how I want to die? I could verify this with Carm. I want to die hand-to-hand combat with a bear.
Okay.
I want to come down on that bitch with a knife.
I would really like to watch.
I know. I will live stream
rip your head off.
Absolutely. No shit. It's a fucking bear.
I'm
not expecting to fucking win. I want to die. That's what I just said. I'm planning on dying.
It might be good for the next live show.
Yo, I'll do it for that. I'll do it.
Live show.
Anything for Kirk. Kirk.
Menners is all in on any live show that's gonna happen for the rest of eternity.
I'm very sad. Like the real disappointment with COVID is that I haven't been able to get to a live show yet.
It's the best part of the Miniverse, I'm telling you, man.
Do you think we miss you not being here?
Thanks for telling me, John.
John's Mr. Thing today.
Yo, Gig at least brought a chair for you. Gig brought a chair for you to Sacco, that little tiny chair. Remember that?
That made me
Kirk
laugh.
loved that. Kirk loved that, dude. When he walks by.
I'm just I don't think it's gonna happen. You don't seem to like Menners.
What Menners was doing was smart. He said there shouldn't be any live shows till 2022. I think that's when Australia opens up.
That's all I got right now.
That's what a thrilling picture, Jay. That's Maddie. That's Maddie.
Is that his butt? Is that his butt buddy?
Yeah, that's his baby.
It is Pride Month, and we are here to support the LGBTQ community. And BA is out there strong. Menners would let B&B pee on your face. I don't even think that's a thought.
That's not even a thought.
Yeah, that doesn't make sense.
No, I'm not into that.
What?
You're a pussy.
I'm not into that.
What's wrong? You think you're gonna get sticky?
What if it just happened by accident and you were down there?
Okay, well,
do it in the shower.
Accidents happen.
Do it in the shower. It's not that. Then it's weird if it's an accident. It's just like, what the fuck?
No, it's not. No, it's not.
Well, no,
it tastes like
that's
ramen.
Wording.
It tastes like not necessarily. When it's pee, you know it is, but they can't hold it sometimes.
What about Red returning to the world?
Thanks, man.
Red returning to the world is great.
He bullied me. Red bullied me today.
That's because I hate you.
And you mentioned Tim Richards. Red loves me.
Yeah, you're.
I'm sorry. I have to get down. Craig, that was for you. Young leg.
What was that beef? What was that beef sandwich you were eating before?
That was a roast beef sandwich. We've been over these many times. We call them three ways up here in the North Shore community. Up from like me to Pat and
I hear
Lars.
the North Shore's trash.
No. South Shore's
Where
trash.
did you get it from?
I went to Mike's place in Saugus. They've actually re-upped on their beef. It was really pink, really good, really cooked well. Mayo,
Looked good.
Mayo, James River barbecue sauce from I believe Smithfield, New Jersey, or Pennsylvania. One of those.
Jay
two.
likes his beef like he likes his women. Just
It does.
sloppy
It
and
reminds me a lot of what I
gross.
enjoy. Yes, it's
Covered
good.
in barbecue sauce and shit.
Either way, do you have anything that you like to eat, like in your area of Australia? Like, do you guys have like poutine or three-way roast beef sandwiches or anything specific? And I've never indulged in your food isms, and I don't
No,
think 2 eggs.
I mean,
is very
we have a bit of
common.
every food in Australia because we've got a huge multicultural community. You can get
Okay.
everything. Amazing. The best sushi, whatever. You can
What
get
is-
it all.
What's Australian cuisine like? Roux
A meat
legs
pie.
or-
A meat pie. Want a meat
Yeah,
pie?
you guys are like a lot of
Tomato
meat
sauce?
stuff, right?
Meat pie.
Okay.
Yeah.
What's the weirdest kind of meat pie?
Ostrich,
Like,
probably.
a lamb-
right?
lamb-
You get ostrich
Steak,
out
steak
there.
and kidney. Steak and kidney.
Ugh, yuck.
You
Kidney
can eat
beans
horse
or
in
kidney
Australia,
meat?
can't you?
Kidneys. Kidneys.
Hyena, huh? You ever eat any hyenas?
That's what I was
Nope.
wondering. Steak
No?
is just
I had
a
an
regular.
awesome. Actually, you know what I had? You'd like this, Jay. It's Colombian food. I had a beautiful chorizo hot dog yesterday
Ooh,
with
that's
pickles,
sausage.
onion,
Mm.
mustard,
Mm.
buttered hot dog roll. Really nice.
What, do you care to share the joint, or is it good enough?
Yeah, two good eggs cafe.
You really make stuff like
Yo,
that.
I like how Menners
it's
comes
not
on
just
here. and he
Absolutely.
lets- I like how Menners comes on here and he puts his legs up, throws his Red Sox hat on. He's with the boys.
I really appreciate a good
No,
he's menu item
he's
like
in a
that.
dark shadow.
That's a great menu item. You can't hold back on chorizo. Chorizo's not a simple thing to put together. You have to have a good
No.
chef.
We've got a great chef.
You?
No.
Do you
we've
have
got a real
anything?
chef.
Do you have any input on food at all?
All of it. I'm a food designer. I'm an
What's your
artist.
masterpiece? What's your masterpiece? The chorizo?
No, probably like a dish called goats on toast.
What's
so
that?
it's like it's a fruit toast with
Mhm.
warm French goat's cheese drizzled with honey and toasted walnuts,
Yeah,
topped
yeah,
with
yeah.
sliced
What kind of
apple.
bread?
It's
What kind of bread?
sour
Multi-grain?
cherry fruit bread.
What?
No, sour cherry fruit bread. Sour cherry fruit bread.
Without a thought, BD, but not like not on purpose. Like if I was
not on purpose.
because I would keep going. Like I would be going in for seconds at that point. Like I would be cleaning. You know what I'm saying? Like I would have. I usually don't. Not one time during my escapades.
How does that happen? By accident? It doesn't.
No, like not accident. It's just like, oh, like you let me finish in your butt. Well, I guess I'll eat it for a second and go.
So then you're
back
saying
in.
you would. That's literally saying you would openly do it.
I'm not sucking it down on purpose, John. I'm just going
Get
in
a
for
straw,
a little butt
just
lick. Excuse me.
He isn't watching that because
How how
we
is
would be in
the
trouble.
how is the sex podcast industry going in Australia, Menners? Through COVID and whatnot. Any extra ordinary things?
No, nothing happening on that front.
Nothing at all. You let it go, or they just stopped.
No,
or-
they had a big falling out. The two of them. They had a fight, and then the show stopped.
That sucks.
It was Call of Daddy style. The two chicks fell out,
I listen
and
and in spite mainly, but like I for
Everything
the other
was in fucking spite, Jay.
usually that's why I like you're still here. Thanks. I would do it. VD would
Bug
do it.
zapper.
Does it have a button? Did you find?
and
Yeah.
also like
Please,
this
man.
notion that I was trying to copy Call Her Daddy. I mean, these women came.
I
to
believe
me
you were
and
trying
said-
to copy the roster. You asked
these
them
two
first, did you
came
not?
to me and said, "Would you produce our show?" It wasn't the other way around.
Did
So
the girls from
a fa-
Pennsylvania
a lot
do
of
the
fake
same thing or
news.
not? Or did you approach them? Since we
Just
have
asking
John. I'm asking
Are
you.
you talking to me?
You're
I'm
asking
asking
John.
Manners. I'm asking Manners. He's just avoiding the question.
I approached the roster chicks.
No, but I think Manners did too eventually, and he just forgot. And it's okay. He did. It's all right. I just don't know if it was real or not, because that would have been interesting if they were in the place of the girls that had the falling out, because they're still together. It's just they're with Branded Sports still, right, John?
Oh, the roster chicks? Yeah.
Yeah.
Good for them.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm also I don't know, Jam, on the other side of the world. So
No, that's what my favorite thing about it all would have been, is like, how the fuck does that work? But like, you seem to get things done.
That people have
Manners?
sex in Australia?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Don't you seem to get things done, Manners? I think you're a good guy.
I get a
at
lot
getting
done.
things
I get a lot done.
All right, so
Did you
To
see
get back-
Barstool Sports tweeted out a cricket video
Yeah,
just
well, that
before
was
I
in
came
the-
on?
that was in Club Millie, John, for you. Thank you, producer.
John's
has
asleep.
John has all these things. John has all these things. Yes, I did. That was actually funny. That would be the move. I mean, you're with your wife and she's throwing her boobs in your face. Is
Just
he calling
grab 'em.
somebody? Yeah, no, I don't even know why you wouldn't, and I'll put it in my mouth. Justin wanted the new Lord of the Rings review show to be named after Mount Doom. You know, the Mount Doom that the ring falls in with Gollum, the guy that looked like you in the movie. What do you think that the name of the show should be?
Ooh, we got the king in here.
Oh, there he is. This guy shut up. You were here the other day, man, is when DJ Sully saw Mr.
I was in
Dane
his
from Bill
spaces.
Ricca threw down on Barstool Advisor.
Yeah, it was my job interview space
Mhm.
that I'd started.
Yeah,
that it
for the
all transpired in. Actually, it was me and Danny catching up.
Yeah, it was. That really wasn't even that. It wasn't for the interview. That was later
No.
in the night, Menners.
Yeah, exactly. We were just catching up, and you guys turned up.
Menners, I came in there real fast. Heard BA got bodied, and then left.
Oh,
the
he was
best. It was
killed, yeah.
unbelievable.
He was killed.
He was not happy with
It was
me the next
embarrassing
day, I
for him,
think.
really.
Any thoughts on the only Michael Montante?
Did you
Mr.
listen to his
Oh, that's
podcast?
interesting. Well, I listened to he had BA on yesterday, I think, or released it yesterday. That was
Yeah.
shocking. That was a really boring episode. I'm sorry. The shit they
Oh,
were
yeah?
talking about.
Did you listen to
Montante
the
is
whole thing?
like vague. Like, yes, unfortunately.
So you learned that he's not from our planet.
Who?
Montante?
BA.
Oh.
His dad's human, his mom's an alien.
He
Half
said that?
reptile, half alien. Did you learn this?
No, I didn't learn that.
I seriously want to talk to you about this and not the fake part of it. All right?
Yes, come on, Jay. This is you. Come on.
You did. How did you think about the case? Real quick.
Oh no,
Right.
no, we can talk about this for hours. Yeah, go on.
What were your thoughts on the case overall?
I
It sucked. It was good. 1 to
don't
10.
think I don't think they nailed it. I think that probably they ended up getting the story arc wrong, and I actually think I just think it kind of fizzled out. So I think a couple of things, and Visionless Dave's right. We've already spoken about this on Gathering of the Goats, but we can talk about it again. I sort of felt that the actual story probably is not interesting enough to sustain that many episodes.
No, for sure.
And then on top of that,
Mm.
I think that after they'd done the lie detector thing with Kevin, everything kind of felt hollow after then. It was like, okay, you had your big chance, you got him in there. I think that would have been a good sort of finale, is that sort of interview that Kirk did with Kevin.
Yeah,
I
that
think
would have tied it all together and made everyone pissed like they were anyway. But like, I don't remember anything about it, Manners. I remember the body in the pool and like a body here and like an overdose here and like it sounded
what I
like
want-
a fucking mess.
Can you do me a favor, Jay? Go and
Please,
listen to a podcast called The Teacher's Pet, and I want you to listen to it as well, John. It's actually a similar sort of style as the case, but about 10 times better.
I listen, Manners. All right, listen. I abide by the rules of pod for pod. Okay, so you have something on your hands with that, Visionless Dave. I will say. That's going to be tough. Manners, listen. So I'll listen to your Teacher's Pet podcast. If you do me the favor and listen to the podcast called The Opportunist. I called Kirk Minahan and I asked him if he had listened to this podcast about 2 months ago. All right.
I'll listen to it.
What's it about? It's about a woman that organized a sort of God type cult through a radio show every night for maybe 30 minutes, Monday, Wednesday, Friday. She believed in a type of praying like being called Orgon Menners.
Okay.
And these people thought that this was God. They thought that that was their connection to God, and anybody that didn't believe in it was in trouble because the reptilians were coming.
Oh my
so this
God.
is
okay. Can you send me a link? Send me a link.
I will. You want Google, Apple? What do you want?
Whatever. I'll find it. You do.
Spotify.
I'll find it.
What's the big? How big's the chorizo?
We're going back to the chorizo.
How seriously is it big? Is it over the bun? Is it in the bun? How big's the chorizo?
One hand, two hands.
Fits perfectly.
Not yours. The one
Yes.
the one you put in your roll. The one you have at your restaurant.
Perfectly.
Such an.
It's a good fucking chunky.
Do you use a New England roll? Do you use a big sausage roll? What kind of roll? A sub roll? I'm not
hot
kidding.
dog roll. A buttered hot dog bun.
New England style or like the one with the bread all around? Can you see the whites on the sides or not?
New England style.
Like a lobster roll. All right.
Yeah.
Because you said you've been in the area.
Can I? Yes, many times. Many times.
Go ahead, speak.
Well, I listened to Montante's World yesterday.
Yeah, we were.
I'm slated to make an appearance on that show soon.
Good.
As I said, BA's was the worst episode so far, and that's not giving BA shit. I don't know what was on with those guys. They were just like talking about boring topics. BA was boring. Kirking off. Who did they have on yesterday? On Kirking off.
Oh, I didn't know they put out an episode.
Poodle Dick. The only Poodle Dick, your comment guy for July
that was quite good.
Ghosts.
I quite enjoyed that. I think Poodle Dick's just got to put the brakes on a little bit. You know, he's got a little bit of.
Well, wouldn't that be up to the host of the show? Maybe pull the reins back on a poodle. If you got a poodle, you should, maybe use.
Well, I don't. Yeah, maybe Kirking off could have just pulled him back into line a little bit, but it was a good show.
If I hear you guys disrespect the name of Poodle Dick,
that's not a disrespect. That's not a disrespect. I believe there's a lot cooking in that department, and I think
I'm literally an electrical weapon right now.
I would do anything for you to spank me with that, John. Anything. I would do a lot of things for you to spank me with a bug zapper if it left an imprint.
Clip that.
All right, I have a video for you, Manners.
I have to leave. Jay, you're good. Whenever you guys leave, you're fine. It will end. Okay.
All right, we've got 5 more minutes. 5 more minutes, Manners. Thank you.
Yeah, last couple of questions. My people are telling me I'm running out of time.
You don't have people.
Yeah,
you don't have people.
Yeah, my
you don't have people.
PR department.
You're lying to me now. I'm sending you a video. This is just the layout. You don't need to watch this now. That's just the video.
Love you, Manners.
John. Oh, fuck off.
Gathering of the Goats next Saturday night, July 3rd, episode 3.
Coming at you.
Okay, I've got the video. What do you want me to do with the video?
Just maybe that's the layout of what the whole podcast that I was talking about.
It's not available in my country, but I'll find it.
That's fucking amazing. I hate that. There's a cannabis.
So do I.
There's a cannabis connoisseur type lady that I have spoken to you regarding. She's in Mexico now because she's not allowed to study the stuff that she. Do you want to do ASMR? There was a part during VA's podcast with Montante where Montante asked him to read something in ASMR, the Cube doc or whatever. VA he just went over it. He didn't even think about it. He was so drunk or whatever. He didn't even think about it. That's my favorite type of podcasting. I love watching the Twitch girls do the ASMR with like.
Is that a real podcast?
It doesn't matter. You make it what you want, Manners.
Fair enough.
You know what I mean? They have those little ear. You ever see those ear microphones that make like suck all the sounds down? I think you'd be great with that.
What's your story, Jay? What's your story? Do you live at home still?
Yeah, not still. I'm been back for about a year now. That wasn't.
Are you
supposed to be.
unemployed?
For the time being, I guess you could say.
What,
Yeah.
that time being your whole life so far, or
Me? What do you mean?
Yeah.
What are you saying?
have you been unemployed like your whole life?
No.
it's a new thing?
I've had jobs. I've been unemployed. I've had jobs. I've been unemployed. I think it's about finding what you're really passionate in, and I finally figured that out at 33 years old.
Meeting of the minds?
Yeah, meeting of the minds, gathering of the
You
goats,
throwing
good
yourself
versus
into that?
evil. It seems to be a vibe.
Well, you've got nothing to do with gathering of the goats, so I wouldn't rely on that as something to fall back on. Maybe meeting of the minds and good versus evil, but gathering of the goats is obviously leaving you behind.
Do you realize how mean you are when you say that?
Well, Jay, I don't want you to be thinking that there's an opportunity somewhere where there isn't.
I don't think it matters if there is or if there isn't. I received a quote today on Twitter from one Dave Cullinane in a response to a question saying, "What would I need to maybe participate in a show of thinkers of greatness of sorts, if you know what I mean?" And the only response was an internet connection. Why can't you be that simple, Manners? Why?
Well, I am that simple. I'm on your show right now. I'm a team guy.
Well, all right, whatever. I don't care. I'll be on the show one day. And now that you've been on my pod,
so tell me, so what sort of line of work are you trying to get back into?
well, I mean, I don't shut up about terpenes, if you know.
What?
So, Jesus, man.
What?
Do you ever watch this show, or do you just hear for
No.
clout? You just here to show your face and get your name out.
Clout on good versus evil. I doubt it. This is actually
Why
I'm
else
actually
be here, man?
if every minute I'm on here, I'm getting docked clout points. The only reason I'm staying here is because I invested my clout and
Zonker
compound
watches-
interest has meant I've
Zonker
got a lot
watches,
of
he can
clout.
get you views.
Who does?
Zonk. Is he
Okay.
daddy? He can get
Oh,
you
here we
views whenever you want them. Just saying.
All right. You're such a dickhead. See, now you're here for bad jokes.
That's
Yeah,
not
you
even a
just-
good joke. It's not even a joke at all. Just shut you up for a second. Blind Prison Mike right now is on the ropes as far as being unemployed. You're trying to chart me for being unemployed. Should Blind Prison Mike be held accountable for buying a very good show sweatshirt with his unemployment check? That's kind of... I mean, would you donate to his GoFundMe again? Would you donate? Would you? I would. I'd still donate to another GoFundMe.
Yeah, definitely. I would definitely. I'm happy to do a BPM GoFundMe every few months.
I feel like Craig. If
clearly
anything,
having
Craig,
a nice smile is all you need. Clearly having a nice smile is all.
What do you mean?
Well, BPM's got a nice smile.
You have a nice smile? Oh,
okay.
You don't have a nice smile. What's amazing is that
people think he's a nice guy when he's probably not. No, I don't know how. I don't know how to smile.
I saw him in Madawaska as like a fist bump guy. He shook my hand. He did shake my hand, and I promised my hand. BPM. I might be making that up, but I'm pretty sure.
His hand's probably got herpes now.
That's not fun. I didn't touch myself much up there. There was a lot of people around. Just saying. You're horrible. That's mean. That's assault on a person that's sick. In a way. My mental health, my physical health is my problem, not yours, Manners. How are the cows over there? Are you frozen? Or are you just enjoying my frozenness? Your Australian internet is failing, and I've been enjoying that the last about 2 minutes. Yeah. So there is one more subject I want to cover. Yeah, your internet's going up. Is there a tornado going by? That'd be awesome. F5.
Back. Am I back?
Yeah, you're back. No, you're gone. I'm gonna end the show. Your internet sucks. You ruined the show. I'm sorry. If you had better internet, we could keep going for another at least 11 minutes. Get an hour out of you. Ladies and gentlemen, this is Good versus Evil overtime. We're 19 minutes into overtime, 20 minutes now. I didn't tell Menners that this was overtime. I don't think that he's going to be able to come back into the show. I want everybody to understand. Gathering of the Goats is on the Kirk Minahan Show YouTube Saturday night, July 3rd. Poodle Dick is going to be the comment guy.
Episode 3.
We need to take. Are you back? You gonna?
I'm
Yo, you're almost in HD at this point. You weren't even HD before. Now you're HD.
Great.
I gave Gathering the Ghost one more promo.
Thank you.
I won't charge you for that one either. Thank you for that.
So Jay, I just want to know, like, what
Have you ever
else
heard
is
of-
going on? Because
Have you ever heard of
you've been really
Allison?
upset.
I'm emotional. I care about things.
Okay, so you live at home, you're unemployed. What
I'm heartbroken.
what's in your
Heartbroken.
future? What's in your future?
A lot. A lot is on your shoulders, I would say. Bringing my mental health up and whatnot. And there's a lot more factors that I feel like could be solved by gaining employment. So if you are hiring, I am available. Thank you, Matters.
Okay.
Do you care that much? Do you want me to go work at the Kowloon or something for clout?
Well, I just want to know what's your future prospects.
I like cannabis, man. I'm a
Okay,
cannabis man, so I want to work in the industry somehow.
Okay. Well, why don't you start learning how to make edibles or
No,
something?
not that kind of cannabis. See,
design the very own J vape, the very own J vape range.
Do you think that would solve the world? That would solve every problem that you have? Like, you can barely go outside and smoke marijuana, right? You can't
pretty legal here.
So you could go outside and light a joint and the cops.
Not really. Care? I mean, it's decriminalized.
It's just the stigma in general bugs me. So that mission in general, and then the horrible ways that it's out there, like it's medicine. It's legit medicine in my head. Look, they can't even test it right, Manners.
It's an $18 billion industry in America, so I hardly think it's in the shadows anymore. So I think maybe you've missed the boat on that one because I think it's already been destigmatized. You're only 15 years behind. What I would say is, I would try and broaden your horizons, Jay. Think about, some other sort of strings to your bow. Comments is not.
What do you think I started?
What?
What do you think I did out of college? At high school after I failed my GED?
It's a really good question. I imagine you went straight into the workforce.
Okay. After high school, you're saying?
Yeah, straight, into
no.
Amazon deliveries or something.
Do you know anything about me?
No, that's why I'm asking you.
All right,
that's the way discussion works. I ask you something and you answer.
I don't know shit about you. To me, you're like a freaking pygmy in Australia. That's what I think. I think you're like part of a pygmy.
You nailed it. You nailed it.
You're an idiot. I'm adopted from
Visionless
Colombia.
Dave is desperate for
desperate. I didn't ask him anything, just and
he's so desperate.
Wondering if he'd be interested.
Dave, if you could have one Minifan killed, who would it be? Ooh, one Minifan killed.
I think that's an easy question to answer.
Who?
You could give a Mount Rushmore of that easily.
Tony Cass, maybe. He's pretty annoying.
Tony Cass counted my hot dog, so I can't. I could never hate on Cass.
Maybe not.
And he gives Callahan like some scum. Like I kind of like that too. It keeps him relevant.
Maybe real Chuck Wagon would be another one.
I don't know anything about that fucking guy. I put BA up there just to end the misery for him. Number one.
That's true. Save his family.
Yeah, they don't need to freaking deal with whatever's gonna happen. So, another guy that I don't want to say, but he's up there, is probably gonna end up being Ziggy. He's too hidden all of a sudden. Yeah. Cullinane's been out in the world for almost 2 weeks now. Ziggy's been sitting there like pretending. He threw a tweet up the other day saying that he was listening to old shows. I haven't seen much else. His stupid list comeback the other day was horrible. Poodle Dick's list was amazing. Everybody had to copy their list for top TV sitcoms and whatnot.
Did you say mine?
No, you get the same shows we get? Yep.
It's the way the world works.
Did you see my list?
Yep.
It's not the way the world works. Shut up. It's not. There are English shows that aren't over here. There are Australian shows that aren't over here. There are novelas that are in Mexico that aren't in fucking Australia. Stop trying to be extra smart.
We get all of your stuff here, pretty much.
Did you watch Dinosaurs?
I was on something called Netflix. Do you get that?
You ever watch Weed the People?
No, but it sounds like something you'd be into.
So maybe you should watch it, and maybe I will listen to your stupid podcast that you suggested.
All right, it's not my stupid podcast. It's just a better version of the case.
You thought it was good.
Yeah, it's a better version of the case.
The Opportunist. The next season.
You're going to send me the link. You're going to send me the link.
I already did. I have it copied and pasted, but I haven't sent it. The next season, there's already a season 2. The season 1 is already done. It was all about Sherry Shriner. The next season is about a pharmaceutical guy, a pharmacist, that was diminishing chemotherapy drugs. And I was getting into this talk the other day with BA. He didn't want to talk about it, but he was they all had breast cancer. It was a lot of women mainly. And they all it's so amazing. I hate it.
What's the Visionless Dave saying? The show.
That's why I give it up.
Tell him about Dave.
Dave, the show is it's a show on FX, I believe, or Hulu, and it's about Little Dicky, a rapper that come up from YouTube. He made a show he made a social network like media thing that went crazy. What do they call those?
Oh, you might know about this, Jay. Do you know anything about this Dave that produced Jerry's show?
He was in the 14 for a couple of days, and then they banned me.
They banned you.
They always ban me. They kick me out of the groups all the time because I'm too real. Or
You're a victim.
Pictures.
You're a real victim, aren't you?
No, I'm not a victim at all.
Bullshit.
I'm a victim of my own causing.
You live at home.
John added me again today. No, Manners, you're just shitting on me right now. That's not fun.
I'm not shitting on you. Look, I think we've literally wasted an hour, but that's all I wanted because, I'm in lockdown. I got nothing else to do.
Mayhem in Australia.
No, look, now I'm just on my own.
Yeah, it makes more sense.
So just remember, Saturday, July 3rd, Gathering of the Goats, Mena's Live series, episode 3. I want to thank Jay for having me. It was nice of him to apply for the role on Gathering of the Goats. I'd like to congratulate the people who advanced the next round. I hope Jay's future prospects improve. I think what we've really learnt from this is you and I need more of these sessions where we can. I'm actually hungry now. I'm gonna.
What kind of muffins do you have at the restaurant?
We make our own muffins.
What kind of muffins?
Well, like you say, like
the restaurant.
Okay, so Nutella and banana, raspberry and white chocolate.
I hate you. I hate that you're so fancy. Why are you so bougie in Australia?
We're
is it because where you are?
Sydney's bougie.
Is it because you mentioned that you're in like a district, like I remember that much, but like you're in an area.
Yeah,
so
kind of cool. Yeah.
So people are looking for that.
Yeah, absolutely. We're what we call gourmet, Jay.
Yeah, you are. That's really. What do you? All right, fine. Fuck, man. I'll never be able to go there because of COVID, right?
Let's hope not. No,
Menace
you
silenced me the other day. DJ Sully saw the original, the one, the only Danny from Borica. He was in that Spaces the other day. You shut me out. You wouldn't let me speak, Quimby. All right,
muted you.
That's fine. I just want that on record.
You know what? I muted you because you had some background noise going the whole time.
This is my fan. You're right. Do you hear it now?
Well, no, but it was coming through on the Spaces. That's all.
No,
I often think of if I can make it better for the listeners. But Poodle Dick, would you welcome me? Yes, I would, Poodle Dick. Always welcome down under. Love to entertain some Minna fans in Sydney.
Poodle, you're supposed to be here, actually. I don't know why he's not. He's probably out having a blast. He's going to be the star of the show on Saturday. I don't think you realize that.
I doubt he's unemployed and lives with his parents, so he's out living a life.
Who?
Poodle Dick. I'm sure he's not unemployed and living with his parents.
No, he's a great kid, man. I love Poodle Dick. I met him in Madawaska. He was a great dude.
Yep.
He met Sneakers. He was the real security. There was one guy, Chris Methuen, that was being security between Kirk and Sneakers. But Poodle Dick was sitting there like just waiting for anything to go down. And I don't know what the plan was, but we had a theory last night that the brother was there because of Blind Mike Sneakers as well in Madawaska. Any thoughts on that?
Which brother?
Thank you, ladies and gentlemen. This is Good versus Evil double overtime. All right, Manners.
Overtime.
Well, Jay, look, thank you for having me on
Ryan
this.
was there in Madawaska. Do you think he showed up as security for Kirk Minahan in case Blind Mike Sneakers was in a bit of rage?
No. What are you talking about? I
He's just
think Justin's security.
Justin did stay in between Kirk and Sneakers the whole show, so that was rather interesting as well. And then he stood up. And then he stood up at one point. I didn't understand that. Was he tired? Did he have to stand up because he was tired?
Justin?
Yeah. I have a picture on my All the Mayhem account of him standing in front of the pole. If you have not seen that.
He probably has. Yeah, I have seen it. He probably has circulation.
The whole fucking show.
You should have told him to move. You should have said, move your fat ass.
And also, that show still isn't up on any podcast app. So all these people that are looking for the show that listen to it on their podcast place, which aren't able to listen to it. It's only available on YouTube. I don't understand.
No
that.
Shit. And
I don't get that.
Wouldn't that be weird if you like trying to, get all of your listeners to somehow go onto your YouTube page? Maybe you'd put a show up there that you didn't release on the podcast feed.
Is that why?
So I'm not sure, Jay.
You think it's
I'm not sure.
Idea?
I'm not sure, but we've already seen Cullinade's full of good ideas.
So you don't think that the podcast is going to be put in podcast form? It's only going to be on YouTube?
No. Oh, no. I think they'll go. No, I'm talking about the Madawaska.
Yeah. No, that is annoying to me. But
okay.
I get your thinking.
Thank you.
But it's limiting the whole fucking. It's limiting. I want to go back and listen to it. I don't want to go back and watch the whole video.
Just subscribe to YouTube Premium for 1 month. You get it free.
I have it.
And you can listen to it like a. Well, so what are you whinging about? Then
you can listen to it on the YouTube Music app, or you mean I could just have the video playing in my pocket?
Yeah, that's right.
It's stupid. That's stupid.
Okay,
all right,
you're stupid.
Thanks, Manners. This was a waste of life. Good versus Evil is now over. Gathering of the Goats will be here July 3rd. What time?
Won't be here. It'll be on the KMS.
What time, Manners? What time?
8. Time yet to be confirmed.
Oh,
around 8:30. Well, Visionless Dave is a bit of a diva. He he's yet to commit to a time.
Mm-hmm.
But we've got to work it out because we've got Poodle Dick in one part of the world, me in another, Visionless Dave in another, and Justin.
Mm-hmm. So the different parts of the world has to do with why your show is what it is. Okay.
But look, thanks for having me. It was nice talking to you, Jay. Look, you're a nice guy.
Thanks.
What?
You confuse me. You're not.
Why would I confuse?
I am honest. No, this is like a pat on the back. You did a good job, buddy. Thanks for having me. Like, be honest. Just be like what you are. That's my problem. Is like you suck.
I am being what I am.
You didn't help much. You talked a little bit. You brought some subjects up. All you care about today is talking about Gathering the Goats, which is fine because I respect the goats, all of them except you. Yeah, so I have no problem with you doing.
You're a terrible host. You're a terrible. The problem is you're a terrible host.
What do you want me to host? You're here. There's nothing to host. You're a host. Be a host.
So you want me to host your show?
I want you to be who you are, Manners, not what you aren't. And you're trying to be a nice guy. You're not a nice guy. You're a fucking animal. Be an animal. I tried to open the lines tonight. Couldn't get that done, thanks to John from Scranton. So, I mean, I had thoughts. I had ideas. Didn't have time. Didn't have the manpower, apparently.
Okay. I mean, you're a train wreck. Your life is a train wreck. I'll always support you, Jay. Best of luck with Good versus Evil.
Okay.
Thanks for having me.
All right, please fuck off. That was great. Thank you, everyone. I've got about 10-15 minutes to go on this show. I don't think I'm gonna end it at 10 o'clock, but I do have 3 subjects to touch on. Henderson's just a cunt. That's all you can talk about. That's all you can say with him. He's never going to understand how real life works. He's in Australia. He's in a box. It's okay. It's okay. I hope that he's able to pleasure himself and take care of himself in a way where like he's happy. Because he doesn't look happy. He looks well fed. But it's, like when you're that well fed, you shouldn't be that sad. His face was up and down at times. This Mountain Dew called Baja Punch. It is a dew with a blast of natural and artificial tropical punch flavor. Ingredients read as water, carbonated water, high fructose corn syrup, natural and artificial flavor, citric acid, sodium benzoate, preserves freshness, caffeine, gum arabic, sodium citrate, calcium disodium iota to protect flavor, sucralose acetate. That's amazing because I don't like sucralose, but it's in this and I can't taste it. Isobutyrate, yellow 6 and red 40. Action-packed stuff. Comments. Sorry. Respect the chat. Final thoughts with Jay. Yes, this is what we are. Grommet. No idea what that is. Sounds like Jay needs a leadership coach. I can still take one more client. DJ Sully Sull has offered his services to Barstool Advisor, and Barstool Advisor tonight is on the loose. So how good are you doing, Danny? That's all I can do. I can't do any more with BA talk because I can only imagine how crazy Saturday nights are in Toronto. Probably just as chorizo filled as they are in Australia. As they look. I have two more points. I'm looking on Twitter. What can't you spell, Chris? Oh my goodness gracious. How did I not do this? So yesterday was one, today is another. We have a opportunity here, John, if you are still there. I have to do this. I can't believe I scathed on this opportunity. I hope he sees this. I had a member of a sort. All right, so this is my final thought. I had today an account on Discord approach me and asked me if I had pictures of a certain OnlyFans account. Gourmet, Gourmet. Jesus. All right, so I had somebody who approached me today on Discord with a random question asking for pictures of a premium subscribe type OnlyFans account that I subscribe to. Yes. The thoughts that were going through my mind and like, why does this guy want pictures of someone that's posting them in a paid subscription type app were amazing because like there's Google, there's Reddit, if they're famous enough, you can find them. There are people that will, Is this something that is going to happen forever? Like, are we always going to be searching for the elusive porn, the Kim Kardashian tape that never got released? I don't know. It's really, really hard for me to think that those are the best that can be offered because there's such a vast library now of content for everyone. So understand, you don't have to pay for the good stuff. The good stuff has already happened. Everything's already happened once. Things take time. Monday, 10 a.m., live to tape. YouTube.com/Kirkman Show, I believe. There will be an announcement by Kirk Minahan, which was reported on Twitter. Hopefully BA is still alive, and hopefully Conning survives the day. This is all from Good versus Evil Entertainment, sponsored by Poodle Dick, enhanced by Manners Live and Gathering of the Goats. Visionless Dave, I raise you good versus evil. Pod for pod. Freddie Adu. Bitch.